On our 10th anniversary, my wife admitted she never loved me. On our 10th wedding anniversary, I found my wife sitting on the floor in front of her open closet, crying so hard she couldn't breathe, and my first instinct was to check if someone had died. I had spent 2 weeks planning that evening. Restaurant reservation, her favorite flowers, the same song from our first dance cued on my phone. I had changed into my dress shirt early and went to call her down when I heard it. The sound was wrong. Not sad movie crying, something raw. I walked in slowly, and she didn't even look up. She was holding a green dress, the one she wore to my company dinner 4 years ago, just staring at it like it had said something terrible to her. I crouched down and asked if she was okay. She shook her head. I asked if she was hurt. She said yes, but not the way I meant. I sat beside her on the floor in my dress shirt and waited. She finally said she didn't know who she was anymore. I thought I understood. She had been overwhelmed lately, work stress, her mother's health issues, but then she kept going, and I realized this was something entirely different. She said she had spent 10 years being who she thought I needed her to be, calm when she was angry, grateful when she was resentful, agreeable when she was screaming inside. She said she had smiled at dinners she hated, laughed at stories that bored her, made herself small in rooms where she wanted to take up space. She wasn't blaming me directly, she kept saying that, but every word landed like a stone. I asked her why she never told me. She said she didn't know how. She said she had started so early in our relationship, before we were even married, performing a version of herself that she thought I would love more than the real one. And after years of performing, she said she had looked in that closet tonight trying to pick something to wear and realized she genuinely did not know what she actually liked anymore. She had been choosing clothes she thought I preferred for so long she couldn't find herself in any of them. We didn't go to dinner. We sat on that floor for 3 hours. I cried too, eventually. Not because I was angry at her, but because I started remembering small moments, times she had agreed too quickly, smiled too fast, let things go too easily, and I understood that I had benefited from her disappearance without ever asking for it. The plot twist, if you can call it that, came 6 months later. We started over, not with a therapist's blessing or a dramatic declaration, but just by her telling me the truth about small things. She hated the restaurant I always chose. She found my best friend annoying. She wanted to cut her hair short and had been afraid to for years. Each small truth was terrifying for her and healing for us. What I thought was the beginning of our end turned out to be the first night of something real. 10 years in, we finally met each other.